What is up, gamers? Welcome back to another video. Today we're building Kenjaku from Jujutsu Kaisen as a commander deck. Let's get into it. Our commander is going to be Lazav, Dimir Mastermind. 2 blue and 2 black for a legendary creature shapeshifter 3/3 with hexproof, and whenever a creature card is put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, you may have Lazav become a copy of that card, except its name is Lazav and it's legendary in addition to its other types. It has hexproof and this ability. So Kenjaku jumps around, taking people's bodies whenever they die, and Lazav does that exact same thing. So I thought it's a pretty good fit. So what's our overall game plan? We want to become their creatures, start the milling games, aka the culling games, you know what I'm saying, and then win the game. It's pretty fun, classic par for the course. Okay, let's get into it. We're going to want to copy their creatures, so we're going to have Evil Twin, 2 blue-black for a creature shapeshifter 0/0. It enters the battlefield as a copy of any creature on the battlefield, except it gains blue-black, tap, destroy a target creature with the same name as this creature. So Evil Twin can come in as a copy of your enemy commander, and then for 2 mana, you can tap it, consistently destroying that very scary commander. It's a bit of a mean move, but it's pretty fun, and a little bit of that villainous stuff we're going for. We've also got Dimir Doppelganger, 1 blue-black for a creature shapeshifter 0/2. For 3 mana, you can exile target creature card from a graveyard. Dimir Doppelganger becomes a copy of that card and gains this ability. So, importantly, Lazav does not copy our own cards that get put into our graveyard. So say a good card dies or gets milled away or counterspelled, we can use Dimir Doppelganger to sort of copy it and keep having it. You know what I mean? It's kind of a fun little combo. Okay, so that way we can do some cool shenanigans. It's pretty neat. Next up, we got Zelix, Sanity Flare. 2 and a blue for a legendary creature horror 2/3 with Hive Mind. Whenever a player mills 1 or more creature cards, you create a 1/1 black horror creature token, and for 1 mana you can tap it. Target player mills 3 cards. So I know what you're thinking. We're just going to make some horror tokens. Well, we can also throw them right into the Altar of Dementia, which lets us sacrifice a creature. Target player puts a number of cards equal to the sacrificed creature's power from the top of their library into their graveyard, which is basically milling. So we mill someone a creature, we make a 1/1 horror creature token, we sacrifice it, make them mill 1 more card, and it's sort of gambling. It's kind of fun. We get to see whether or not they're going to keep milling and milling and milling, or eventually stop. But it gets you extra value. You know what I mean? You only mill 1 creature, that's fine. You can sacrifice that token, mill them 1 more. You know what I mean? It could get you that card that you really want to copy with Lazav. It's kind of a neat little combo. I thought it was pretty fun. Now we're going to get into some of the scarier combos, okay? We got Sir Conrad the Grim, 3 and 2 black for a legendary creature human knight, 5/4. Whenever another creature dies, or a creature card is put into a graveyard from anywhere other than the battlefield, aka milling, or a creature card leaves your graveyard, Sir Conrad the Grim deals 1 damage to each opponent. And for 1 and a black, each player mills a card. I know what you're thinking. Wow, with a lot of mill and a lot of scary stuff, we're going to be doing a lot of damage. But I want to win. We got Phyresis. This is a dirty combo, by the way. Real dirty. 1 and a black. Enchant creature has Infect. It deals damage to creatures in the form of -1 counters and players in the form of poison counters. So now, really, all you need to do, okay, hear me out. You mill them for 10 creature cards. That's split up amongst your opponents. You know what I mean? You just need 10 in total, and Sir Conrad will win you the game. Okay, Phyresis, Sir Conrad, it's a busted little combo, but not as busted, I would say, as Duskmantle Guildmage. A blue and a black for a human wizard 2/2. For 3 mana, whenever a card is put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere this turn, that player loses 1 life. And then for 4 mana, target player puts the top 2 cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard. I know what you're thinking. How do we, where's the dirtiness here? Where's the scary? Okay. Mind Crank, my man. Mind Crank. 2 mana for an artifact. Whenever an opponent loses life, that player mills that many cards. So I know what you're thinking. Oh, this is infinite. Yes, it is. Duskmantle Guildmage for 3 mana. You mill something, they lose 1 life. Mind Crank says, oh, you lost a life, mill 1 card. Oh, you milled 1 card, lose 1 life. Infinitely, okay? You do a damage to an opponent, they lose the game. You make them mill 1 card, they lose the game. Unless they have a way to stop this combo from happening, you basically can eliminate any of your opponents with this combo. It's super fun, okay? Now you're going to be wondering, how do we win? All right? As if that combo wasn't enough. Well, let me just explain. We got Mind Crank, as we explained before, loses life, makes you mill that many cards. We also got Sir Conrad the Grim, okay? Lovely, I just explained him. But they lose 1 life, each opponent. So each opponent mills 1 card, okay? From Mind Crank. We hope that one of our 3 opponents will mill a creature card. And then if they mill a creature card, everybody takes 1 more damage. Then we hope one of our other opponents mills another creature card. So basically, we have a 30%-ish chance each time they take damage from Sir Conrad that they mill another creature card. All right. Obviously, some Spellslinger decks and everything are less creature heavy, some are more creature heavy. So overall, I would say it balances out. Okay. The libraries are going to look more empty than a Ben and Jerry's pint on Valentine's Day by the time we're done with them. You know what I mean? And of course, we've also got Rise of the Dark Realms. It's 7 and 2 black. Put all creature cards from all graveyards onto the battlefield under your control. I just thought this was the most swag Kenjaku moment. All right. He just swags on in, takes everyone who's dead, just been like, oh, I got all your cursed stuff going on. Boom, bang, 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 bang. And I'm going to swing on you and win the game that way. You got a bunch of ways of winning. This cool Demir deck is pretty neat, which sadly brings us to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it so far. It's pretty fun. I hope you like the new style as well. I've got little guys helping to bring your focus and attention. If you like this video, hit the like and subscribe. That would be very much appreciated. But other than that, leave some comments down below for what sort of decks you want me to build in the future. I'm working on Ghetto next because, that's the next progression from Kenjaku. So, yeah, have a good one, everyone. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.